Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Huh? Alright, so today I'm eating a Chipotle burrito and some queso and chips from Qdoba. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Even if you aren't new, if you haven't subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. And leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. I'm going to say grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay, so the only reason why I did both of them is because they're like literally right, almost like diagonally across the street from each other. Otherwise, I wouldn't have just, I wouldn't have gotten queso. But if you haven't had Qdoba's Diablo queso, it's really good. Well, their queso is the bomb anyway, but the Diablo is it's a spicy one. And I just love it so much. I had planned on getting the grilled cheese, or gourmet grilled cheese from this place called Milk. However, a freaking New Year's Eve, the day I'm recording this video, and they're closed. And I'm so sorry because it's hot. Okay. Yeah, it's spicy hot and burn your mouth, and then you'd be mad at me. Okay, watch. I'm about to let them have some too. Your drink is drink some water. I mean some juice. Well, I wanted to try their brisket, but they were out. So I just got my usual thing, which is, bruh, you're not getting none of my you're not getting none of this. It's the same thing in your thing. You're not getting none of my burrito. He like, all right, so I got half and half chicken and steak. I basically just got everything I usually get in a bowl. You can't have none of this. You got your own food. Get your spoon. I got him Qdoba because the last time I got him Chipotle, it was kind of spicy for him. So I just, okay, but it's hot. I don't know why you want to keep doing that to yourself. It's hot. I mean, like spicy hot, like. Also, half a half chicken and steak, black beans, brown rice, fajita veggies, corn, tomato, sour cream and cheese. I got my Chipotle hot sauce that I bought from the store. I promise I didn't take it from Chipotle. Because it just was, I just need to have some at the house. It's hot. Why do you keep wanting this? You just want to keep burning your little mouth off. Well, I guess I could put him some over here. He's like struggling to get that water. Okay. Although I did, used to grab me one from Chipotle. I had one in the car. But yeah, bro put us on to using this on your Chipotle, and it's just, I can't not eat it on there. Nah, the reason why I didn't get Qdoba is because I wanted a burrito for sure. I don't really get Qdoba if I'm getting nachos.
Hot, mommy.
And y'all know why you want to keep eating that. Your butt gonna be on fire. It's spicy. But I just wanted the Chipotle flavor. Like, Chipotle got better flavor than Qdoba, I think, but the options at Q-Dope are dope. Like you can get a taco salad, taco bowl, which is what I used to get like whenever they came to my jobs. I had to get my dominant hand. This damn way I like one don't come out.
Mommy, what? What?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
What? Chip.
It's been a minute since I got a burrito. When I first started getting Chipotle, I used to get, that's all I got was burritos. But then I discovered that you could get more food in a bowl, man. I'm telling you. And I started off not being able to eat a whole burrito. And then just gradually progressed it, man. I would tear burritos up, and they used to be huge, like, I mean, packed to capacity, you feel me? This just is so good. I like it's a smoky flavor, like, it's just so good. Like for me, Qdoba's queso is better. Nachos is like one of my favorite Mexican dishes, so you can get nachos at Chipotle too, like, but you know they got to be specifically made. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. It ain't on the menu. Oh, well, I should try. I think something about basically a quesadilla burrito or something like that. Like if you have them make you a burrito wrapped in it, or a quesadilla like wrapped like a burrito or whatever. Oh my god. Oh man. I don't know. Dropping all kinds of stuff. Is it hot? I told you it's hot. It's spicy. And you sitting there. I gave him some. You keep dipping this stuff in there. But I do love moles though. You just gonna keep eating it. You just gonna keep eating it?
No. Shut that. Shut that.
What was I gonna say? Excuse me. I just finished watching what was the most ghettoest, ratchetest season of Married at First Sight I've ever seen. Okay, it was season 10. They so ghetto. It was ridiculous. Like I was annoyed watching it. Like, oh my gosh. I am so glad that the couple that I thought needed to be divorced got divorced, because not that I wish divorce on anybody, but what I'm saying is that they needed to, because somebody in the pair was on some trash. And honestly, one of the ones I felt that they wanted to keep, stay married, I think they should have got divorced too, because she was crazy. First of all, okay, this girl, this one couple was young, and I guess her mentality, because she was forced to grow up before she, probably should have, because, some family stuff or whatever. So she never really got to be a child or whatever. So she just is all serious all the time. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know, just too much. Okay. And so her husband wanted to, basically, he has a bucket list or whatever. Some things are not actually, when he said it didn't really sound far-fetched to me, honestly. But he has a bucket list of things that he would like to get accomplished. Most of them things I'm sure he wanted to experience with his family and his wife. And the girl went crazy. She felt like if he had to give up his dreams, he could only do one or the other. He could only do the bucket list, or be ambitious and dreamy, or be a serious husband, or whatever. She felt like, yeah, it is yellow. She felt like him being a dreamer was a hindrance to him, really committing to her and their marriage or whatever. I'm like, girl, you sound dumb. You sound absolutely dumb. I would tell you that one of the things, and hopefully this is just not a spoiler alert, but one of the things was that my man wanted to write a Christmas song. And she like, that's the dumbest thing or whatever. She don't really support it. Like, he ain't gonna be able to do that type of stuff when he got kids. Like, the kid, y'all could write a Christmas song as a family. Like, kids don't be listening to Christmas songs. Kids listen to Christmas songs. Like, why my man can't write a Christmas song? That really pissed me off. I was just like, girl, you sound crazy. She's like, it's gonna be basically, she lightweight gave him an ultimatum. It's just like, it's either one or the other. It's either you gonna dream or you gonna be my husband or whatever. It's just like, why can't I do both? Like, and just because you haven't figured out your dreams or whatever doesn't mean that mine have to be stifled. It was so ghetto. That was probably the most drama-filled season I've seen thus far, and I think more dramas to come. But I thought that there were like a whole lot of more episodes. Like, it said 32 episodes, but it's really only, I think, maybe like 16 or 17 of the actual season. But like, there's some extra shows or extra, extra little episodes that I probably will not watch because I'm over them. I'm literally done with them. It was one couple that I just knew that they were going to be, they was good. I mean, they had a little rift, a little tiff, one little minor issue, but other than that, they was fine. Nobody had issues, nobody had doubts about them, but they also felt bad that everything was going so well for them and everybody else was having so many issues or whatever. Oh, and the other young girl who, you okay? Mm-hmm. That mouth probably on fire. Mm-hmm. She was just the same girl who was the dream stifler. She was so much drama. Like, it was like she wanted to fight. Like, she didn't like that things were going so well. She wanted to have issues, for real. And I'm just like, girl, like, clearly what type of relationships you used to? Like, she really wanted him to argue with her, for real. And I don't know, us as women, I feel like we got to get up out of that. You know what I'm saying? I know that that's like, and I'm not saying that this is every woman or what have you, but like I know that, you know, we feel like we have, which is unfortunate, but you know, probably have loved the hardest and some of our most tumultuous relationships, but it's not healthy. That is not healthy. Like if you have something good and it's going good and there ain't no issues, like, let it be, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't, like, I think, you know, everybody gets caught, or a lot of women get caught up in that whole bad boy image, or they want, you know, a guy he's a little rough around the edges. We, you know, tend to shy away from or look past the nice guy. Hey, no, are you done? Are you done? Use your spoon. That's nasty. Use your spoon. Get your spoon. Spoon. I don't know. It's just like, and it's obviously a self-sabotaging kind of mentality. Like, oh, I don't really. Maybe it's a thing of, you know, thinking that you don't deserve anything good or whatever because you've had so much, you know, horribleness. So you sabotage the one good thing you got. I don't know what it is, okay? But we have to get up out of that, okay? Because it's not healthy. If there's drama, it ain't healthy, okay? I don't think relationships should be hard. I don't think that they are hard. Do I think that, you know, sometimes you got some issues that you got to work through and it's not going to be peachy keen for sure, but it ain't got to be drama all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there was two people on there that they was legit nuts. Like, it was very much so giving mental health help is needed. Because they was just, yeah, I'm like so flabbergasted. Like I was so annoyed. And I mean, we already knew Pastor Kyle was black, obviously, but my man's is black, okay? When I tell you, and he don't be playing, he be holding them mans to holding them accountable for their actions. Like, he don't be playing with them. And that's why I appreciate Pastor Kyle, man. Like, that's literally my guy. I would love to meet him in person. Like, He's so funny. He's funny. He's real. Like, eat it if you're gonna eat it now. Oh, I'm just so glad to have that season behind me. But on to the next one, and I'm pretty excited because since I started this thing, like, I'm sure Yasmin has legitimately wanted me to skip every other season, and like, cause it's not like you have to watch these in order or whatever. They don't, like, you know, feed off one another. They're totally different people and stuff. But it's just a thing with me. I just gotta go in the order, you know. Like, I can't watch them out of order, which is why I'm like so behind on like different Marvel shows on Netflix, because I haven't watched some other ones, like some that I really, really enjoy. I think I'm still on freaking The Punisher in the way, like, I Google in what order you should watch them or whatever. And I want to say it's the first season of The Punisher, so I'm sure we can imagine how far behind I am on that, okay? But like, you know, you gotta watch that in order. Watch, you know, now I don't even know. I think it is a new season, or it's this season of Jessica Jones that I haven't seen. But I can't watch it until I watch The Punisher. That's just how I am. Hey, stop eating that. It's hot, and you're making your mouth hot. But I know y'all probably want me to take that out that floor this whole time. I feel like the floor was trying to keep me together though, because it was kind of stuffed to capacity.
Baby.
So yeah, season 11 was Yasmin's favorite season. She just loved it. She loved all the people on there, so that's what I'm about to be on. And I'm excited. Because she said it was bomb. She feels like I'm actually absolutely gonna love it, so I'm excited. And it better be good after that season I just watched, okay? Because, whew. I wish I was watching it. I wish I had watched season 10 as it originally aired, because I just would. I'd love to exchange commentary with the folks on the timeline. With people who on social media who also watch. Because I seen somebody, I seen so many. I think that's what really made me watch it in the first place, is because, I mean, I think this year was like the first year I even seen people really say anything about it, or maybe that I even knew what they was talking about. I was just like, oh, okay, well, let me add this to my watch list or whatever, things to watch, and, you know, eventually start watching it. I just have to keep checking my head because they really put me through it, man. My thing is like, I mean, obviously people think, you know, or know that it's a reality TV show, and I just don't think a lot of people have been going on there for the right reasons or whatever. Cause like they really been, and I feel bad for the people who along the way who have gotten hurt as a result of that. I feel like, who haven't been fully committed to the process or whatever, and really taking it seriously, really giving their all definitely unfortunate. But yeah, I just definitely I feel like, okay, number one, you know that it's gonna be heavily documented, okay? You're gonna be, okay. So what I'm saying was, one, it's a show. Now, while I'm sure people like maybe initially signing up, you don't realize how much maybe filming will be going on or how much documentation will be going on. And throughout the seasons, there have been people who have struggled with the documentation part. Or it seems like they probably, or it has been said that they only really perform it for the camera, but then behind camera they be on, or off camera they be different people or whatever. Which is crazy, obviously. And so, but also it has been said that they, tell everybody up front, what the process is going to be like. You feel me? So, going into it, what's going on. So why are you acting crazy? The next thing is like, it's a whole marriage. It's not a relationship. It's not like a fling or anything. This is a whole marriage, a binding legal contract between you and somebody else. Like, it's not a game out here. Like, what's going on? Like, and then like, I think also that, until you are married, I'm sure you don't realize how much work it is to be married or what have you. But y'all be married. So like, why are we acting crazy again? Yeah, it baffles me. Also, you are definitely taking a leap of faith and putting your life in the hands of experts and, knowing that, yes, they may not be physically what you want, but the experts have matched you with somebody that based off of, the things that you told them. Okay. So that's another thing. It's like, be honest with whatever it is that you telling them that you want in a person, because they're going to match you based off of that. So if you faking it until you making it, then faking it until you make it, then you gonna get a fake representation of whatever it is that you faked or whatever, or a reflection of what you faked. So it's like, but also, yes, I don't know how we got ruined as a society to really place so much weight on physical attributes or what have you, but it's just disheartening when you can really tell like that people are just not, and like have based their, hey, get out from it. What are you doing? Didn't I say go? You gotta go upstairs. Take your tablet and your juice upstairs. This guy is my shadow. He follows me everywhere. I mean, Gavin too, but actually, I don't know who's worse, because they both, like, if I'm in the bathroom, they both come in the bathroom. The bubby, he'll come in there, he sits on my makeup box, okay, and just chills in there as if that's where he's supposed to be at. Okay, so, yeah, it's unfortunate, but, like, again, they have matched you with someone that you can be completely compatible with. Compatible. I don't know why I can't say that word right now. Compatible with, and so I think that you owe it to yourself and the other person to give it a fair chance or fair shot, and not really solely base it off of I don't know, initial reactions or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because people can grow on you. Like, people grow, like attraction grows, all that stuff grows or whatever. But if you block yourself off totally, then it's not gonna work. I sound like I'm an expert because I've been watching the show a lot. Okay, now watch how my tail get on there, or if I did, and be acting crazy just like the rest of these folks. But I don't know. I just feel like, you have to base it on, what else, like, other than physical stuff. Now, yes, would it be, it's perfect if, you see somebody that you're just immediately attracted to, but then, I mean, what's behind that or whatever. Or when people talk about how, like, in their past relationships, they've been, like, immediately attracted to somebody. Well, how did those relationships turn out? Because you're not in those and you're on the show for a reason, because those relationships didn't work out, did they? So maybe we should give this, our honest, fair shot, because clearly when you based your decision making of, you know, pursuing somebody or being in a relationship with somebody based off of their looks, it didn't work out. So that's the thing. And also for me, like even the people who, yeah, so, you know, oh, that's what I was going to say, that like people who weren't initially like attracted to me, and it don't matter my opinion because clearly I'm not in these marriages, but honestly, like as the season went on, like they became more and more attractive just maybe by their behavior or whatever. Like, dang, I don't know what, Ryan Redalone, I believe was his name. And when I first saw him, I was like, oh no, she ain't gonna like him because he is funny looking, right? And when I initially, and then like, I don't know, just the way he talked, I don't know if he was Italian or what, but like, I think he was Italian, I don't know. But anywho, just the way he talked, it looked, them probably was his real teeth, but they did look like veneers and they just took up his whole mouth and just, he looked like he talked with his teeth. Anywho, he's very interesting looking. When I first saw like the first episode, but by the end of it, I thought he was so cute. Like, and I just love the way that he, treated her or whatever for the most part. I forget why they didn't work out. And I said Ryan Redalone. Well, some of y'all gonna know who I'm talking about, but and I forget this was all the way back. I think was it 2 Ryans on the show, I believe, that season, and one of them was with Jessica, and I can't remember what the other chick. I can't remember what her name is to say. The one that is with the Ryan that I'm talking about. But in any event, yeah, that was just, it was unfortunate. Yeah, so, I mean, because she was just like, I mean, and I know if she ever watched that season back, I know she hated it because they used her clip from the wedding when she was just like, I just do not, when I look at him, I don't see my husband at all. Like, she said something basically along those lines, but she was just like, at all. And like, they used that was like in the opening trailer of the show for the whole season. And I'm just like, ooh, I know she feel like, ooh, what did they say? Why did they keep using that? Like, why did they use that? But yeah, I mean, obviously her attraction grew, and she's, her attraction grew. And she started to like him. And then, when they realized why they were matched or whatever, things, whatever. So yeah, man, I mean, it's just crazy. Just crazy interesting how crazy they be acting like you didn't know what you signed up for, because I know, like in one of the recent episodes or recent seasons that I watched, it was this season, honestly. But Pastor Cal and all the experts said that we told y'all up front what this entailed, and y'all acting crazy like y'all don't know. So I'm sure they've always done that, So yeah, and then, I mean, I don't know, just the lack of effort, the lack of commitment, the lack of just lack, okay? Like, this is a whole marriage. It's not like a little relationship. Like, it ain't. And then for people who like, I just feel like if you have issues with strangers, if you have issues opening up in short periods of time, if you have issues getting to know people, like, this is an accelerated process. It's only 8 weeks. Well, it's 8 weeks now. I feel like it was shorter when it first started out. And so if you are not able to open yourself up to somebody in that short amount of time, you need not to go through this, okay? Because the whole point is to be open and vulnerable with somebody. I know it's a stranger, but you knew it was a stranger because you signed up for Married at First Sight, so you knew it was going to be somebody that you ain't know. I'm confused. Like, it was somebody in one episode or one season, and he just kept saying it. He kept saying it. It's just like, bro, I know that. Don't you think I know that? Because we both doing this together. It ain't like one of us knew who the other one was and one of us didn't. We both knew that we were strangers to one another, but you got to get over that, because otherwise we're not going to be able to see where this thing could go. If you're going to keep having that mindset, I felt so bad for his wife because he just kept saying it. Now, thankfully, they did make it, and they still together to this day, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I won't tell y'all who it was, so y'all, in case somebody watching, y'all never guess who it is, because a lot of people have said that have just kept harping on the stranger thing, and I'm just like, y'all are so annoying. Duh. It's not married at first meet. It's not married after you meet this person. It's a stranger. Like you gonna date a stranger. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like me as a viewer want to give people who potentially feel like they about to go on this show some advice because y'all be tripping. Okay. Now I'm gonna go sign up. I'm just like, I don't know if they'll ever do it. I haven't seen like yet. Like anybody have kids prior to this, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that's like a hard no. You know what I'm saying? As far as somebody who was able to be on the show. I don't know if it's a lack of people not signing up for that have kids. I don't think so, but like I say, I wonder. I feel like I'm about to go on. I want to look at the application just to look. But I also get that in addition to, you know, meeting, getting to know and having to cope with a stranger, I feel like that would be a lot to put kids through or whatever. Like they gotta, you know, adapt to the strange person too or whatever. So I would get it if you know, that was one of the many reasons why, you know, they probably decided to not accept applicants who have kids or whatever. That was just interesting. I wonder. But also, I feel like they could be able to work around it, you know, being that I'm sure a lot of the events and activities and all that stuff is planned, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, because I just know if you ain't accepting or like, my kids don't mesh well, it ain't gonna work. He's right under this table watching his tablet. Why? I don't even know if I'm gonna be hungry to eat my New Year's meal later. If I ate this big old burrito, goodness gracious. It was good though. I ain't got a burrito in a minute. I've been strictly on bowls for years now. Oh, so when I made that juice yesterday, or in yesterday's video, but who knows what video it will have been by the time y'all see this, but I forgot to add cucumber. Whole point of that was supposed to have cucumber in there. Well, not the whole point, but it was like one of the ingredients I was pretty excited about. And I forgot to add it in there when I did that video. However, the next day I fixed the recipe and I did 3 stalks of celery, which they were kind of smaller, so they weren't like really huge full stalks. I did 2 apples instead of the 1. I did half of the lemon. I did the cucumber. I did the 5 stalks of kale, and then I still did the ginger. So I just changed the amount of lemon and apple I used, and I added the cucumber, and it was the bomb this morning. It was the bomb. But now what I want to figure out is how Or maybe it is the lemon that adds that extra crisp flavor. Cause man, that I'm telling y'all, this juice from First Watch is so good. I should have went to go to the store and get some more kale, but I have so many other fruits. But still, I always want to have some sort of green vegetable in there. But I just didn't feel like going to the Kroger Ghetto. This is something else I need to get, but I didn't even want to leave the house to get the Chipotle. But I was going to DoorDash. Well, no, I was either going to order on the app and go pick it up. No, I was either going to order on the app and have it delivered through the app, Chipotle app. I was either going to DoorDash it, or I was going to just order on the app and go pick it up. Did I say that part already? Sorry. But anywho, on DoorDash, it lets you add the chicken, but on the actual Chipotle app, it was talking about the chicken and the steak were temporarily unavailable, and it didn't give you an option for the brisket. So I knew there's some new meat, but I just can't remember what it was. But it wasn't even on the app anyway. So I was just like, I'm going to the store. I'm gonna go. Plus, I wanted to get queso. I did want queso. I just didn't want Chipotle queso. So anywho, I did get up and I went to the store. I went to go get the food, and then but I definitely didn't feel like going to the store, so I did. But luckily, it's nothing that I need for dinner tonight. It's just I needed some more chocolate chips, so I want to make some brownies. And then I could have got some more kale, but I had literally bought so many fruits and vegetables. Well, actually, I bought a whole bunch of fruits. I didn't buy a whole bunch of vegetables, actually. The only vegetables I have is, I should have got a big old container of kale. Maybe I can Instacart that. I might Instacart it. Because I should have got a big old container of kale and spinach.
Mommy.
Because I really prefer green juice. I really do. But I'm gonna try a whole bunch of other stuff, see what happens, you know. I'm gonna be experimenting like what up in here. But yeah, I bought oranges, apples, green and red. I bought cucumber, kale, but I only bought one bunch of kale. I bought I bought more celery. I already had celery here, but I just didn't know what condition it was in. Because what did I use? I used that celery to make that red beans and rice, which was only last week, but even still. I saw something on somewhere on social media that said if you wrap your celery in aluminum foil, it'll stay fresher and crisp, and it'll be just as crisp longer. So I may try that. I bought some pears and ginger, and I believe lime and lemon, and yeah, that's all I got. I should have got some mango because it was not. And then when I juiced today, it wasn't at, there wasn't a whole lot of, yes. And I don't know if it had to get used to working for the first couple times, but there wasn't, I feel like I used the same amount of ingredients, but there wasn't as much, waste or whatever. And also Lauren was saying that she uses it like, just puts the waste in different foods or whatever, and just kind of like hides it in there. I feel like that would be good to put like in some meatloaf, because I don't feel like you would taste it in there, because obviously you're getting most of the juice out of there, so it may not even have any flavor, but those are nutrients. Because there's just something about throwing that out just does not sit well with me. Like, it just seems like all I got was some juice out of here, but look at all this, stuff.
Mommy.
Yes, but yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of pulp or whatever in the, or waste or remnants, or I don't know, the skin of the fruits and vegetables in that little container, whereas I feel like it filled it up yesterday and I didn't even use the same amount. Okay, I'm rambling. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us, because we like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. And hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video, and we'll see you in the next one.